Okay, so I've read some very interesting blogs and some comments claiming that Quest Community Church in Lexington, Kentucky is a cult. I agree. Fully and totally agree. Okay, so I started there when I was 14. I was pushed right into the belly of the Save the Youth because they're all going to burn in hell if we don't reach them ourselves beast. I was in there, I was a really passionate Christian when I reached Quest. I had really experienced God on a new level. And then they told me I was wrong. So when I was healed at winter camp, after badly injuring my ankle, to the point where I could not stand on it at all, couldn't put pressure on it, or I would scream, and after my life group leader there, here in Oregon, praying for me, and falling out of bed the next morning to land solidly on my bad foot, that wasn't real. Or the swelling of this joy inside of me when I worshipped in 180 here in Bend, Oregon, that wasn't real. No. Quest, you are a cult. Because your whole ministry is off of if you don't do this, you aren't saved. You aren't good enough. Volunteer, do this, do that, wear your makeup differently, do this. Man, Quest, just shut up for once. Take a look at Little 180, little bitty youth group here in Bend. When the worship gets going, the teenagers, they are wild. They are jumping, and some of them are on their faces bawling. But in Fuse, you have light of the world, you stepped in. I don't believe in this. You see, how can I scream it louder? Ah! Ah! You guys are a cult. You guys are a cult. Cult. Ugh. When I showed up at the time it was called Access. Like I'm supposed to access something I haven't felt before. So I stepped into Access, and it was okay. Instantly, a pastor walks up to me and says, "Is this your first time?" "Why, yes, it is." "Oh, did you know you can get a free coffee?" "No, I didn't know that. Thank you for making my salvation a commercial product." Oh my God. Do I have to scream it any louder? "Is this your first time?" "Why, yes, it is." "Did you know you can get a free coffee?" How many times do I have to say cult? Like, if I didn't go get that free coffee, I was damned to hell. Man, and then, they started realizing who the real me is. Ooh, they didn't like that very much. I see, normally, when I am not completely eyebrowless and makeupless, I'm pretty dark. I like myself dark and gothic. And I don't really like people that much. I like to scare them. Hence the red hair. Well, Quest told me, the pastors in Access told me to change my hair, take care of it, instead of having it nice and poofy like I had it then. No, brush it, put mousse in it, make it look good. Wear my makeup differently. Wear a little blue, wear a little yellow, make yourself look pretty. I don't want to look pretty. I want to look like my gosh darn self. Ah! Quest, stop stepping on the teenagers. If we want to be dark, that's who we are. We experienced something painful, probably, and are expressing it through the way we dress, so we don't express it through our wrists. Or a gun to our head. Is that so horrible that I dress darkly because I am in pain that your Lord and Savior isn't going to fix? I gave Quest way too many chances. I signed up to be baptized dozens of times. Oh, well, we're already full. We don't have enough room for you to make a public declaration of your salvation. Thanks, Quest. I really appreciate that one. So, I decided to test things out about 4 months into my stay there in Kentucky. Oh, I tested things out. I raised my hand to accept the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I raised my hand in big service. I went to the adult service. And I raised my hand, said, God, I want you in my life. Though he was already in my life. Very passionately, although the passion was a little bit dead after a little while at Quest. I raised my hand, prayed with Pastor Pete. Not Pastor Phil, it's Pastor Pete. Just like, God, please save me. And guess what? Something I did like about it, though. Some of the pastors took me to dinner that night. Like, dude, you gave your life to Christ. Let's go buy you food. That was real nice of you. You know, it's like, people are gonna hear that people getting saved at Quest Community Church are being taken out. So there's probably a whole bunch of the people who got saved there getting saved for food. Not literally meaning it, just getting saved so they could have the food. Come on, Quest! You guys are pathetic! I mean, then, oh my god, they pressured me hard to get into life groups. I got into the life group, I tried it out. They took me to some plays, including West Side Story. Plays like that, because other members of the life group were in said story, or play, or whatever. Okay, so when are we going to spend our life group time reading the Bible? Isn't that what Bible study or life group is about? Is your getting closer in your relationship with Jesus Christ because you and your group study and feel? Ugh! Yeah, Quest, you are the most pathetic church I know because you don't even go to the Bible in your life groups! Although my dad didn't learn to accept gays because a gay is in his life group. That is one thing I like about Quest, is they are very accepting of any sexuality. I knew a transgender woman from there. That was pretty cool. But they are such a cult. All about money. Money, 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 this. I was there for Imagine 2. Oh my god, was I there for Imagine 2. I was pressured into all sorts of volunteer work. My god, I was calling people, hey, can you donate? What the hell? Well, I can say, my salvation is gone. I don't want to worship a God that pushes people to that level of stupidity. I am now a full-hearted Wiccan. I practice magic. I like that shit. And guess what? My coven is small. We study together. We work together. We grow together. We feel together. It's a generally pleasant experience. And I think I have a blood blister. I do. Well, anyway. Quest, you're a cult. Shut up. And let the teenagers, especially, take their religion for themselves. God darn it. Good day.